5 Unusual People in the World, Part 7. Hi guys, I'm Keisha, and hope you have a day full of happiness. There are many unbelievable people existing in this world. They are often mentioned, such as a woman with a beard like a man, or even a woman with huge breasts reaching up to 40 pounds. Let's explore them in this video. Are you ready? Let's begin! Number 5. Myra Hills. Have you ever imagined that you hang 40 pounds on your chest every day and do everything with such breasts? There is a person who did it with all happiness. She is Myra Hills. German model Myra Hills, aka Bashine, was born in 1984. She is known as the woman with the largest breasts in the world. Yes, what you have just seen is true. She is currently the person with the largest artificial breasts in the world that probably no one can break that record. Thanks to a number of different surgeries, her breasts are bigger than you would ever imagine, with each weighing about 20 pounds with 10,000 cc of saline. Her bra size is currently 32Z.6 and she is completely proud of it. Myra has to fight with countless small things every day, such as putting on shoes because she can't see her feet. Confined spaces, such as vehicles, elevators, and movie theater seats add to the difficulty too. She strictly follows the nutrition and exercise regimes so that her body is strong enough to withstand the weight of her breast. Currently, she works as a model and actress. Her Twitter has over 100,000 followers. Number 4. Eva Tiamat Medusa. We have been told and have seen many movies about dragons. They are extremely attractive, powerful, strong, and intelligent. There are many people who wish to have a real dragon, and some even turn themselves into a dragon. We now meet Eva Tiamat Medusa. Eva Tiamat Medusa is a transgender, a former banker. She was born in 1961 and is living in the US. Since childhood, she has always been obsessed with mythical dragons. She also calls herself Tiamat, the name of a dragon in the game. Tiamat thinks of herself as a mythical beast and likes to be called Dragon Lady. Over the past few years, Tiamat has performed many large and small surgeries, including cutting off ears and nose, extracting teeth, splitting tongue, implanting horns, and changing eye color to transform into a dragon. She also tattooed dragon scales almost all over her body. Tiamat's recent surgery was in February 2016 when she decided to have her ears removed. Previously, in April 2015, Dragon Lady cut and reshaped her nose to resemble a dragon's nose. It is estimated that she gave that huge amount of 60,000 pounds for a literal transformation. She said, "I am the Dragon Lady, a transsexual female, and in the process of transforming into a dragon. I am gradually turning into a reptile by peeling off my human skin, changing my body, and leaving my humanity behind." Number 3. Harnum Kaur. Kaur was born in England on November 29, 1990. She is a very unusual girl that I believe you would have never thought she was real. At the age of 12, Kaur was diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome (PCOS), a condition that means she has more testosterone than most women, which causes her hair to grow on her face and her beard up to 6 inches long. She was 24 years old and 282 days old when her record was recognized on September 7, 2015. To have the success as today, Kaur had to go through very difficult days. She was bullied a lot at school, and her friends used many offensive words and was even tortured for her beauty. She once said that she had contemplated suicide. She shaved several times, but then had to stop because it didn't really work. Her beard grows thicker and harder than before. Then, a famous designer noticed her and helped her become a model. Besides, she has become a freelance model and motivational speaker, spreading her message of positivity and body acceptance. Number 2. Duangche Maximum. The woman with the largest hands in the world, Duangche Maximum. She has a rare condition called macrodystrophia lipomastosa, and each arm weighs 21 pounds, and she's the only person in the world right now with this condition. Since she was a small child, her arms and hands have grown into giant limbs, so Maximum was completely devastated when her hands began to swell, making her life extremely difficult with normal daily activities. She is pitiful. Ashamed of her appearance, she does not dare to go to school. When she was 20, she realized she didn't want to let this condition control her life any longer. She needs to live for herself and accept her condition. She took over a family grocery store. She started surgery at the age of 25 to reduce swelling, but early surgery made her condition worse. In her second and final surgeries, the doctors were forced to remove more than a pound of blood and fat from her arms. Just a month later, her hands started to get bigger again. The doctors say that, in order to get rid of the disease, she needed to have her hands amputated. That was silly, and she disagreed with it. She needs to work. Number 1. Letitia Key. Now, let's meet Letitia Key, an Ivory Coast artist who creates unbelievable sculptures with her hair. A beautiful girl with the most unique hair in the world. She was born in 1996, when some sculptors need a ton of quartz and marble or steel to create their work. Letitia Key just needs some wire, thread, and her own hair. And she learned those things from her mother and sister. Each sculpture takes between 20 minutes and 6 hours, then photographs and shares it on Instagram and TikTok, where she has amassed more than 470,000 and 6 million followers respectively. The model's standard physique and unique hair have helped Key get the attention of designer Marc Jacobs. He invited her to promote 3 handbags in his latest collection. Among the designs she has created, there are many string and lifelike shapes like a TV, a trumpet, flowers rising from a vase, a scorpion, and many other shapes. Currently, she is a model and a young fashion designer. She once shared that she is lucky to have coarse and hard hair. If it was too soft and smooth, she wouldn't have become so popular. The hair of Letitia Key is so cool. I would try to do that with my hair as well. There are many other interesting people. Let's explore them together in the next videos. If you know someone special, quickly comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive more interesting videos. Now, goodbye and see ya!